Hey, this is Auntie. Auntie is back, and I have the second band book this week from the second band book I got from Philly. You get a free book if you find the band book box that's outside different spots in Philly. So this one is Bilal Cooks Daal. Okay, so we're gonna read this, and it got some cooking. Do you cook with your moms? I put a video up this morning, real early. Last night, it's this morning at 3 o'clock. I made some mushroom pizza. It was so good, so good. You could see it on a short video um, that I put up earlier. And so we're going to read this book really quick and have a good time. Sit down, Billy, and we're going to be good while Mom get up and do some self-care this morning. Take care of herself. I went and got me some Starbucks. You drink Starbucks, kiddos and mommies. I do. Not merch, but I do. So this book was made by Aisha, illustrated by Anosha. Bilal is biking outside with his friends when his father steps out of the house. Bilal, it's time to begin cooking dinner, says Abu. Bilal's friends ask why they would need to start cooking so early. Good question. This dish takes patience. Anybody know what patience means? Abu says, this dish takes time. It's the best meal of all, says Bilal. And so he outside on this bike. It's going to be the summertime. I know y'all be going outside, riding your bike. And look, if you just learning how to ride your bike, don't forget your training wheels because you don't want to get hurt and get the boo-boo. So, what's Daal like? Is it salty? Daal. Does it taste really good? Daal is nutty and creamy and warm like soup. There are all different kinds. Come see. You can help us pick one. So that's him and his friends. He got to leave his friends to go cook because this meal takes time and patience, and it's warm and creamy like soup. It looked like Bilal. It looked like he obviously liked this meal. So look, they take off their shoes. They wash their hands. Bilal grabs his favorite stool. They study the colors, yellow, orange, and green. Anybody like that green food? Like broccoli and string beans and cabbage. Look, yellow, Ellis says, because yellow is sunflowers, rubber ducks in the sun, and China, Daal is my favorite. Bilal says brown. I'm trying to read this book. This is a cool book, so I might have butchered some of the words, but the kids don't know. Okay, don't bust Auntie out. Okay, don't do that in front of my nieces and nephews. When Abu scoops out a cup of bright yellow Daal, it clatters into the bowl. They're small like pebbles, but shaped like pancakes, and they slip through Bilal's fingers like sand. They line up the spices. Bilal breathes in the scent of turmeric. Can you smell it? Chili and cumin. Morgan sprinkles salt. Ellis tries to help. Bilal combines the spices. Abu pulls out a pot, the biggest they had. So look, I thought he was going to leave his friends, but he brought his friends in the house to actually make this good creamy dish. Like soup, if you've had it before. I don't think I've had this. It looks funny, Morgan frowns. It smells funny, whispers Alice. Do you think it will taste okay? And suddenly Bilal is a little tiny bit worried that maybe, just maybe, his friends won't like Daal at all. He like, maybe Alice and what this man name is? Morgan, little Morgan and Alice won't like what I'm cooking. So he started to feel afraid. Anybody feel afraid when they feel their friends are a little different from them? So it is ready. Ask Alice, can we taste? Ask Morgan. No, Abu explains. Dial takes time. We have to wait. The flavors mix together slowly. You kids go play and have fun while it cooks. So the daddy let him put it in a pot. It has to simmer, as grandma would say. It takes time to process. The kids get to go back outside and have fun while dinner is cooking. They run outside to play hopscotch. Anybody know how to play that? Alice numbers the sidewalk to 20. Let's make it longer to 100, he says. Ow, it'll definitely be done by then. So they hop, skip, and jump all the way to the end. Caleb and Emma join too. Let's check if it's ready. Let's go take a bite. So they went outside to play hopscotch as the um, former, two-time former First Lady Michelle Obama say, move them muscles, especially in the summertime. It's hot. You eating more snacks, and you're probably drinking more juice instead of water. So don't forget your water with your juice. Drink some water and make sure you two kids do what Michelle Obama say and go outside and play and play. Not yet, Bilal tells them. Daal takes time. We have to wait. They put on their swimsuits, slip down a slide, and cannonball into Morgan's pool. Anybody know how to do a good cannonball? Auntie kids know how to do cannonballs. If you don't, you ain't winning, okay? Alice floats, Morgan dives, some more neighborhood kids join them and they all play. Marco, Polo, is the Daal done? Asks Morgan. It's got to be ready by now. They are excited. They having fun. They went from hopscotch to the pool, and first, before they started cooking, they were doing what? Who remember what they were doing in the beginning of the story? Come on, I'll wait. What exercise was they doing? Riding a bike. That is correct. If you remember that, that's exercise. Splash. Bilal squints at the sun. It's not as high in the sky. Almost, he tells them. Daal takes time. We have to wait. So they playing in the pool. It's obviously hot outside. While you got to drink water with that good Capri Sun or fruit juice or Simply Lemonade. I like the Simply Limeade better than the lemonade from our local grocery store, Walmart. They hike through the forest and skip pebbles in the stream. The sun starts to set as they watch fireflies glow. They hear a boo call out, Bilal, it's almost time. And so, guess what? It's dark outside. This meal really takes time to simmer together because it's about to be dark. They march up the cobblestone steps. They knock on the yellow door, and as loud as they can, they ask, is it done? Come see. Abu smiles and opens the door wider. The kids rush inside. So this is the kids. It went from 3 to how many? Who can count how many kids this is? It's not 3 anymore. It's like a whole bunch of them. And I think that's 7 if you got it right. And that is Abu, the father, who's telling them they can all come in and have a little taste of the food. Bilal lifts up the lid. He peeks into the pot. Abu says, ready for the final steps. They dice up the onions, chop up the ginger, press garlic, squeeze lemons, and top it off with fresh cilantro. You know what cilantro is, because Auntie's favorite day is Tuesday. If you don't know what cilantro is, okay, it is Monday. By next Tuesday for the next book, you will know what cilantro is. You got to try it on a Tuesday with some lime juice, fresh squeezed lime juice on top. Delish. And so that's Bilal and his daddy chopping it up, and him and his friends adding it all into the pot they cook it. So this book is really nice. Look, Bilal puts out the plates, Abu sets out the naan, and the kids pull up every chair in the house. If you have not had naan, yesterday I went to Trader Joe's. Say, Mom, they got some garlic naan at Trader Joe's. Oh my God, and you put it in the oven and let it get warm. And it's delish, I guess, with this, because I haven't had this, but I've had naan before. It's delish, and they have garlic naan at Trader Joe's. So let's bring the economy back up. So they all are spread it around with their plates and their naan, which is a little bread that you break and eat. Is very yummy and delicious. So, yum. Bilal watches his friends take a spoonful of Daal. It's steamy, says Morgan. Like soup, says Alice. It tastes garlicky and salty and sweet. I like the onions. I like the lemon. And the way it's so creamy, it melts in your mouth. Daal takes time. We had to wait, but Bilal, you were right. Daal tastes great. Bilal looks at his dad and smiles. Abu winks. Tasty, isn't it? He says, like my Aunt me once made. My friends and I helped her once, like you. And so I don't know what that is. That word is right here. I don't know if that's mom or grandma, but it sounds like it's mom or grandma. And that is what him and his friends did. Helped his dad make that. And it looked like they all enjoyed it. Daal is tiny. Daal is tough, but with a little time and a lot of patience, if you ask what that word is, it becomes the softest, tastiest, best thing in the whole wide world. And the best part is sharing it with friends. That's why Bilal loves Daal so much. This is very nice and exciting. I enjoy this book. And look, he even put the Daal recipe in here for us to cook with our moms and our family. It has on the back of the book where Daal originated from, the country, um, who cooked it together. It's lentils in English. It is like a creamy, thick soup that you gotta have patience to cook. And so it's a recipe in here. If you like this video and subscribe, moms, I will leave a recipe if you want to cook this with your kids. It could be something nice to teach them to have patience, to put your love in it, because love starts at home first with your kids. And if you got one day off, you like, I don't want to cook this, but I promise you, it's probably worth it. So I will text it and write it if you like this video and you want the recipe, comment, and I'll do the recipe. This is a banned book in the state of Philadelphia. Books are banned that are banned from the school system for whatever reason. They give them away for free outside. You can go, and they have different places. I actually got this book from Betsy Ross House, the woman who made the flag first, 26 stars, 13 in the front, kids, 13 in the back. You'll need to know that, I think, for the Constitution when you get of age. And they have a banned book box there. The tour in our house was amazing, and it was only about $10, Mom, per person. If you got a military discount, you get a $2 discount. So they do have stuff you can purchase and buy, but they got these books for free. And so I hope we are supporting the movement of reading to our kids, banning books, and teaching them different things. Like this is in a kid's mind, maybe just a recipe, but it is love too from their mama or from me, Auntie. But look, I can read this to them. You can do self-care, and later on, you can go and cook with your kids this recipe, which is something I can't do with your amazing kids at home, toddlers and all. And like I said, it's a soup like recipe. It might help when they are sick. If they don't like soup, it might be something you can cook when they're sick or in the wintertime. So look, it's gonna be summer. You have at least 3 months to practice perfecting this menu for your babies to show them love. And hopefully they won't get sick. If they listen to Michelle Obama and drink water, more water, and go outside and play and not sit at home on a tablet all day, then maybe their little immune systems will be okay in the winter months. But if it's not, you can eat this maybe, or you can just eat it just to make it for love, what it looks like Bilal did. So I definitely enjoy this book. Now look, because my time didn't run out yet, my tablet, I thought it was going to die while I was kind of reading kind of fast. I wanted to read some notes to the kids. Give me 1 second, 1 second. So next week, I'm gonna start this book. It is American Born Chinese. It's another book. It's thicker, so I'm just gonna start it. It has picture Chinese books. Some of them are manga books. Read up on it. Go to your library. If you have I'm from Chicago, and so in Chicago we had a library in Chinatown that I went to, and they have in Chicago everything Chinese, Korean, that heritage books that they don't offer from the library in a lot of different areas. So if you have a library in Chinatown, it's a good place if you, like me, interested in understanding and learning Chinese, Korean, Japanese culture. And so this was a free, thick banned book. It got 230 pages. So we're going to start this next Tuesday. It is Tuesday the day I read, but Auntie's not available tomorrow, so I still want to show y'all love today. So that book is we're going to start next week, and I will have to purchase a book after that one. This inside of Betsy Ross' house was a paper that they gave me that I actually brought home from Philadelphia. It shows me different historic district happenings that's going to happen. And so this is for moms that want to take their kids there and experience it. I think greatness starts in Philly. That's my big sister. I'm gonna call her back. I called her earlier and she's returning my call. And so look, if moms is like they want to take their kids, it only go to May 29th. This, but look, I would go to Betsy Ross' house first with the kids and get everything free that they have to offer and do the tour, because it'll give you more insight on things to do there for free and for purchase, things that they offer and they have museums. The Federal Reserve Bank of Philly. If your mom, like me, watched Money Heist on Netflix, they definitely have all of that there. That was free to go there, but I did not go. And like I say, Betsy Ross House was cheap. You know, they have stuff you can buy, but they do have the banned book box. They have another book box outside. Inside, they had a banned book box. And I got this newspaper that show things that they are doing. Like, what is today? The 20th, I think. And so they don't have anything today, but May 24th, they have yoga in the square. I don't know if anybody did yoga. Kids, it is a part of stretching your body and muscles. They have the flag rising May 25th to 27th, a free Quaker meeting house. You know, they have a bunch of different stuff. And like I say, this only go to May 29th. I don't believe nobody gonna take their kids before then. But look, on the back, it has a map, which is cool. This is a map of the area of all the historic Philadelphia things. When it's time to do their Constitution test, in 8th grade, I believe, I'm not sure, it was 8th grade previously, you'll be well understanding about your history, who you are. And Philadelphia is not just known for cheese, steak, but guess what? That is advantage. They got some good food if you don't live in Philly. And you going there, I also got this visitors thing from there. So it talks about different places, tours. You can go to different tours and events that they're going to be having in Philly. So you can take your kids. I definitely would save up if I took the kids. You want to make sure you have enough money. Traveling is not for the weak, especially traveling with kids. But look, you want to not only have fun with your kids' moms, you want to teach them education, culture, and look, that you love them for when they get grown and venture out into the world. They'll always have that in their head when you're at home thinking what they're doing in their 20s. They're being good kids somewhere because mom took the time to love them and raise them. So this is different dining spots to eat, other stuff, and this good old tour book that I messed up a little bit. I got from Betsy Ross House for free, and this is a Artist Ages Milestone. Now look, let's not forget for the kids that are very artistic with drawing and stuff, because look, my two daughters know how to draw, and my two nephews, my oldest two, they know how to draw, and I didn't know how to draw. I still can barely draw a stick person, but the kids come out and they're very artistic. And another thing Philly is known for, not just the museums, but their art. And so they do have a museum we went to that was free. That day you just had to give a $5 donation. It was 4 of us. And look, in the museum they have American, they have Italy, they have Chinese and modern day art that the kids can look at and learn. I took a college course about art, and when you know art, you can just sit there and study a picture. I'm sure the kid's not ready for that part of the art, but it is so beautiful. If your kid, if you feel like your kid is an artist, it's beautiful to just put them in that surrounding, because there probably be other artists there. And it is a museum. Like I said, the day we went, it was free. It's not free every day, but it's something to look at. It's actually, the museum is in the front, but it's right there with the Rocky Steps. So I forgot the name of which museum it was, but the Rocky Steps is there, which is another thing that's amazing in Philly, the Rocky Steps. If your kids don't know, you do. You gotta have courage. You gotta have determination and power in your mind, in yourself, to reach your goal. And so the Rocky Steps is there, which the movie Creed was the new addition to me of Rocky. So if you have a goal, no matter what it is, show your kids at a younger age they can do all things for real. That's what women who raised me showed me. And so this is just a newspaper, just a random newspaper. It talks about Asia Americans. They definitely have a thing going on downtown in Philadelphia with saving Asians and stop brutalizing them. I don't know what happened. I'm not getting into that, but they do. Um, and so there's two guys, certain stuff you could do, like May 21st is tomorrow. They have music therapy, a music therapy for an hour. It looks like on the 22nd they have a Memorial Day and a summer kickoff with a special yummy meal and entertainment. They have a fitness class May 24th, like Michelle Obama say, Mood and Muscles. And they have, look, if the kids don't like fitness and you don't like fitness, and it's a generation down, you like, my mama didn't do it, my grandma didn't do it, but you know now, with the economy, the world, and COVID, you got to take care of your body. A good thing to do instead of going to a fitness class is, look, they have a line dancing class. I don't know if the kids could go into that, but you can put the kids in extracurricular activities that's not exercise. It could be humiliating and hurtful. But look, maybe they'll like dancing, cheerleading. You could put them in a cheerleading for girls. For guys, you could put them in karate. You could put them in different things. And mom, you could go to a dancing class and learn, as Auntie was saying, how to move them hips, baby. I know you know how deep inside it, like me, if you feel like you can, because you got kids. Right. So that's something good you can do besides working out. Like Michelle Obama said, it is still moving your muscles. And so you have that, and then May 30th they have a art class for aging people, and they have a creative day on the 30th. Also for painters, photographers, knitters, if your kid's into that already. So Philadelphia is definitely where greatness is made. I'm from Chicago, not Philly, but I do love Will Smith. I got a cute shirt I'll post later because I'm going to the show to see his latest edition of Bad Boys, which I've been watching since I was a kid when the first one came out. My favorite one is the second one, but I didn't care for the third one that much. But this is the fourth one. I am that kind of fan, and I am going to the movies to see it. And I have a cute little Philly shirt because greatness started in Philly with Betsy Ross. She was a woman, and this was way back when she wasn't supposed to do what she did for the world. I mean, not the world, but America, because the world is bigger than just America. And she did it, and she made history. And you too can make history. And so they have ways to manage high blood pressure if moms have high blood pressure. I have a quick video. I made a mushroom pizza. I'm from Chicago. We known for deep dish, and guess what? Auntie too soon. Your rich auntie, baby. Look, I'm classy, and I love some pizza. So I finally ate my pizza this time with a knife and a fork, as classy people do, and not stuffing it in my mouth, because I made mushroom pizza that I bought the ingredients from Trader Joe's, and it was delicious. So get out once a week, once a month. I know parents, we all going through some. So once a month, get out, take them beautiful babies out, and take them to different places as Trader Joe's and whatnot. And guess what? You take your babies and show them different cultures other than the culture you are. I hope this ain't just African American people watching my videos. I am an African American woman who love different cultures, and I've been eating down south food because my mom and grandma from down south my whole life. So look, I am now into Korean food. I like them the most. Their culture and their food right now is what I'm into. So look, enjoy something different, so when you get older you can have a change. You can try something new, and your kid, look, you won't be worrying about where they at and what they doing. So like, comment, share this. It is Monday. I am going to post it today, but I do this on Tuesdays. Tomorrow Auntie can't come over. Auntie got to go about her business. But she made sure she came over with y'all today. Bye.